Hi, this is Patrick Hannafin. Welcome to my YouTube video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe. Today we're really going to have some fun. We're down here in Huntington Beach, my hometown, and we're going around this ecological reserve here, and this is really cool. You can come in here and park for free, and it just, wait till I show you this. This is so cool. It's just like right across the street from the beach. Here, let me turn this camera around. Right there's the ocean, and over here is the lifeguard station. And you probably can't see over the little sand pile here, but there's probably about 20 cargo ships all waiting in line to unload in San Pedro and Long Beach, and probably 60 by the time we get to San Pedro. And then way down there is the Huntington Beach Pier. And then over here, there's the homes are really far away. They never made this into a marina. It's so cool. They just left this as a nature preserve, and it is so absolutely beautiful. And we're going to go take a walk through here, and let me show you this little part here too. This is so nice. And I mean, you can go swimming across the street on the beach, and then you can go through here and see all kinds of nature. And let me start talking while we're waiting for this to come in here. But I'm new at this YouTubing, and I was really enjoying it. This was so much fun. Let me get in here where I can show you this better here. This is just all these natural lagoons here. And then we're going to go across this little bridge and then start our nature walk here. There's a seagull right there flying around. And it's so nice that they left all this. It is so nice. And there's the big bridge we're going to be crossing. And it goes all the way up to Huntington Harbor. It's just space that you can go walk through. And right over there, I don't know if you can see it yet, there was a duck tub. It used to be a hunting club there where they hunted ducks. And I don't think it's anything right anymore right now. So anyway, we're going to have a talk and go take a walk. And I want to talk about leaving California and getting out of here. And I did it once. You just get so fed up. You know, the traffic and the people and the cost is high. Gas costs more than anywhere else you'd buy it at. It just gets frustrating. I mean, the houses are the highest in the nation, on and on and on. And the people aren't even friendly. They don't even let you pull out into the traffic. But, you know, let's just look at this for a minute here. This is all free. This is California. This is just so nice, you know. Sunny, and we don't shovel snow in the winter. We don't have, maybe an earthquake once in a while, but that's about it, you know. We had one the other day. It was 4.6 in a city called Carson. That's the first earthquake I can remember in about 15 years. And anyway, I got fed up in California once, and I just go, I'm out of here. I'm moving. And I didn't really care where. You got rooked on some real estate deals and got tired of people and just wanted out and get in a more family-orientated neighborhood instead of where everybody's just out to make money and that's all they think about. And you know, you got a real kind of bitter attitude. And I go, I'm leaving here. And you know, I was originally going to move to Seattle. People go, oh, Seattle's beautiful. And I worked up there a little bit. So I did stand-up comedy then. I go, I'm going to book some shows in Seattle. And I went up and worked for 3 weeks. And I mean, it rained every single day. I mean, just like literally every day. You know, somebody told me, if you're thinking about moving to Seattle, park your car in a car wash for a week and see how you like that. And that's about how it was. And, you know, I go, I like rain. Rain's really cool, and I enjoy it. But after about, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, it just gets depressing. And that's why they have the highest suicide rate in the United States. And I had liked Oklahoma really a lot, too. Probably the only one that people go, Oklahoma, why would you move to Oklahoma? But I liked it. And every time I'd been out there and worked, I liked the people. And it was so cheap to live, and it was all new and modern because they built all this developments with the oil money, and then the oil prices fell, and things weren't very expensive at all, and you could get a new home for so cheap. It was unbelievable. And the realtors love you when you come from California. They go, oh, you're from California. They know they can you're going to buy the biggest house in the world. You're just overwhelmed by it. And one thing I'll warn you though, that they'll hand you the sheet, and I go, what's this, all these expenses? And it's like, $500-600 every month. And they go, oh, that's your utility bill, because it gets really hot in the summer and really cold in the winter. And the change of season's nice, but it gets pretty expensive, those bills. Can I get the pigeon right here? Oh, I just flew away. It's so much fun walking in here, all the sea life and pelicans out there in the middle. There's a pigeon right there. You see him? It's just so nice and natural out here. But anyway, I made the move, and I'm telling you, it's not as easy as you think, to move. I remember I was saying goodbye to my mom and gave her a big hug, and, she's kind of quiet, and I started to drive away, and as I'm walking away, I turned and looked back at her, and she was crying, and I still remember that, I just kind of go, this isn't so easy, and you get to a new place, and maybe you know a couple people or no one, and you got to start all over again, and that can get kind of rough, it's, adjust this camera a little better here. You forget about all the things when you move. You got to, find a place to rent, so you find a place to buy and hook up your utilities and deposits all over, and your car has got to get re-registered in the new state, and on and on and on. And you just got to make all new friends. And some things seem funny. I remember going, I want to go see this one town, and they go, oh, don't go right now, you'll hit traffic. And I go, oh, I'm going to drive it. And I think I slowed down to 55. That's their idea of traffic. And I was in another little town, and some girls complaining about the traffic's gotten so bad in the town, and I'm looking around, they go, you don't even have a signal in your town, And some things are just pleasurable, but then other things, you're from California and you grew up here, they had some kind of surfing kind of restaurant out there. And I remember mentioning something about a boogie board, because there was one on the wall, just a display, and no one knew what a boogie board even was. I go, boy, I'm really out of my territory here. So anyway, I lived in Oklahoma for about a year and a half and made all kinds of great friends, bought a home, and I was really getting settled and enjoying it. And my mother got ill, and I needed to come back to California. Then you have to go through the whole thing of selling your house again and moving back, and there were some things I was so sad moving back to California. I didn't want to move back again. I got out of there, but I had to do what was right. And my friend came out to help me, and we ran in this big van and loaded it all up with my furniture. And he's going, why did you ever move out here? What do you see about this place? And one of the things that you get in these little towns and Midwest and all that is the people are really nice and friendly. And people will ask you out there, why'd you move out here? And you go, well, it's just cheaper to live and everything. And they go, yeah, but why'd you move here? And I go, well, I don't know, I like it kind of, there's no traffic and everything's all been new and developed and it isn't that expensive. House costs about 1/10 of what it does in California. And they go, yeah, but why did you really move here? And you go, well, okay, the people are really nice. And they go, yeah, you're right, the people are nice. And that was one of the things I missed the most. And my friend was going, why did you move out here, And he's just going, I can't believe you moved here. And we were leaving Oklahoma, and we stopped at a Waffle House. And at that time, they had a deal with the Waffle House. It was like, $3.50, $4, and you get all the food you want, unlimited, anything you want on the menu, as much as you want, And cafeterias are like that in Oklahoma too, and the food's so cheap. You can just eat out all the time if you want to. And my friend's going, I just can't understand why you moved out here, And then he goes to order some waffles, and then he asks the waitress, he goes, how much is it if I got some scrambled eggs with that? She goes, oh, it's still $3.50. He goes, it's $3.50 for the waffles and the scrambled eggs together? She goes, yeah. He goes, oh, really? And then he goes, what if after I got all that, I wanted some hot chocolate? And he goes, it'd still be $3.50. He goes, so the eggs, the scrambled eggs, the waffle, and the hot chocolate, it'd still be $3.50? She goes, yeah. And he goes, well, what about if I got the waffle and the scrambled eggs and the hot chocolate, and then I want a hamburger too? How much would that all be? She goes, $3.50. He goes, for all four things, the waffles, the eggs, the hot chocolate, the hamburger, even with cheese? She goes, yeah, it'd still be $3.50. I didn't think I'd ever get my friend out of there. He was selling out for 2 hours. It was just, he just couldn't believe it. I go, yeah, that's how it is out here, you know. It's a different environment, you know, and and there are lots of lakes and fun things to do. But you know, on the other hand, look at this here with the pelicans swimming around, and right across the street's the ocean, and then it's just all around us, and it's so sunny, and we don't have snow to shovel, and way down there is the Huntington Beach Pier and the surfing championships, and over there is motorhomes where people they park their motorhomes and camp out and have campfires on the beach. So I mean, we have a lot. And then when I moved back, you know, I had to start all over again. And let me tell you, you know, you think California's expensive. When you move back, oh, it's like twice as expensive. You know, I mean, you got to sell your house out wherever you go to and then come back here and start all over again. And, you know, everything's changed and the traffic's probably worse, but you get acclimated and pretty soon you're just living here again. You've got brand new friends. It's happy and life's great. And the reason I bring this up is because, I mean, if you're thinking of moving, really think it out, because, you know, you go into a new area, you got to find out, well, where's the dry cleaners? Oh, that one place isn't very good. Is there good dry cleaners? You look at the market, you're going, well, these are California apples. These apples are like the kind we throw away in California, you know, and you just got to learn everything all over again, you know. You don't know a good realtor to rent from or buy from, you know. You don't know where to get your car fixed, and you have different problems, you know. They have hail damage, you know. And tornadoes and things like that, and you know, you have to drive in the snow, and it can all be fun. It's great to change the seasons and the snowmen out